What's up, everybody? So, my essay answered the question, how did blue jeans become the quintessential piece of Americana? Um, my research started with fashion trends in general, and then it narrowed down to blue jeans. I ended up figuring out that the easiest way to trace blue jeans' relevance and kind of uncover why they're so relevant today would be to start from the beginning and make a timeline. So I began with blue jeans' roots in California in the 1850s. Miners wore them, working men, people who needed them for their actual utility. You know, they were tough pants that wouldn't tear. Having been worn by working men in the West, the pants, jeans, then diffused throughout the western United States, you know. It wasn't until the 1930s that jeans became a nationwide phenomenon. The 30s were the dawn of the true American cinema. In these days, everyone was going to the movies, and westerns were the most popular genre. So heroes like John Wayne, who were, brandishing bad guys and kind of embodying the dream that every kid had, they were also wearing jeans. So kids wanted to wear jeans. Adults did too. They thought the westerns were great movies, and those were their heroes as well. Hollywood helped to spread popularity of blue jeans even into the 50s. James Dean, who was the teen rebel of the time, acted in movies like East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause. And this guy was your quintessential bad boy with the leather jacket, white t-shirt, slick back hair, you know. He was cool. He rode a motorcycle and he was wearing jeans. So people idolized him and they wore jeans just like he did. By the latter part of the 1950s, jeans were being commonly worn in all parts of the country, thanks to a combination of Hollywood's strong influence and the enduring utility of the conception of jeans. In the 60s, jeans and denim in general were worn at rallies. Hippies were wearing them. Bell bottoms came out for the first time, and people started making Daisy Dukes, the cut-off jean shorts that you're used to today. When the Rolling Stones released their critically acclaimed album, Sticky Fingers, in 1971, the cover art was none other than the crotch of a pair of blue jeans. This album cover was the first true symbol, giving jeans the credit for what they had done in American culture, embodying these ideas of rebellion and freedom. Jeans were truly immortalized in the 80s. You had supermodels like Brooke Shields advertising them. Movies like Back to the Future outfitted the main character, Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox. You know, he was wearing blue jeans. Bruce Springsteen released another great album, Born in the USA, and on the cover of it was blue jeans. Starting in the mid to late 80s and carrying into the 90s, designer denim was in. In arguably the most famous denim campaign of all time, Calvin Klein hired Kate Moss and Mark Wahlberg to advertise their jeans using the strategy that sex sells. So, for instance, there were many ads of Moss and Wahlberg both naked together wearing blue jeans, and the campaign worked really well actually. Brands like Guess and Levi's use similar strategies, then turning jeans into not only a cultural icon, but a sex icon as well. As jeans grew from the 2000s to modern day, they relied on the reputation built in the 70s, 80s, and 90s of being so culturally relevant. Yes, styles have changed, especially in recent years, but there's something really special about putting on a pair of blue jeans. Whether our attraction to blue jeans is innate or fed to us by our culture, there's one thing for sure about blue jeans. They've made an impact here in America, especially as a cultural symbol and an icon.
Thanks for watching. The next slide will have a link to my essay where you can find the works cited page if you want to check out any of those sources. Thanks again. The link to my essay will also be in the description of the video on YouTube, so